Today we are exploring Google new AI-powered design tool called Stitch AI. I'll show you how to turn an idea into a working UI using good prompts, user flows, design tokens, and vibe design principles. By the end of this video, you will know how to create significantly better design than simply building a UI application. What is Stitch AI? Stitch AI is Google's experimental AI design tool that transforms natural language prompt into user interface. Think of it as cursor for UI design. Instead of manually designing every screen, you describe what you want. Stitch generates layouts, components, user flows, and screen hierarchy. I will build a library application and I will just type this simple prompt. I want to build a library application. So first of all, it takes me to the page where I can see the breakdown of what is about to build. And okay, looks good. Let's start. Now we have our library application designed for us. So let's do some review through it. So this is the home page and it shows us all the record, philosophy, and a lot of things here. So I'll just do a quick run through for it and what we can do. I can decide to change a lot of things. I can decide to change the templates. So how do I do this? We can use it through this point. We can select a screen and we can say, oh, we don't want Alexandra, we want this Bauhaus screen. Also, we can also edit the text. So I can click on this, edit the text. I can say crafted. So let me just zoom in. Yeah, so I can edit the text. So I can say crafted for you, right? We can even change the background image. So we can say change the image to a constitution and let's see what we'll have. So right now we've been able to change the image to a constitution. So now that we have changed the image, now this is how it looks like. So another thing we'll do is we can also prototype. So I can connect, click creating prototype for each screen. So first of all, we have the home screen. I'm going to add an existing screen, the architecture design screen. I'll add the other existing screen. So let me just add them in this order. And the last screen, which is the book there. So after adding all the screens to the prototype, the next thing I do is to explore it. So you see begin reading, we can read the article. Our back button is active. From the reader mode also, you see, we're able to see the screens. So these are the features that, major features that you can use Stitch for. So Stitch has this ability to be able to quickly spring up a design. So to deliver a high-end design with Stitch AI, you need to understand these four things. You need to have a product idea, you need to have a user flow, you need to have a design direction and design tokens. This is what I call the vibe design framework. Let me show you how you can implement this vibe design framework by building this library in a much better way. So let's go. Now, this is where most people get it wrong. They jump into prompting without defining how users move through the product. So AI can generate screens for you, but it cannot automatically understand your business process. So if your user journey is not clear, your design will be unclear. So we're building a smart library application. So this is a modern library management platform. The goal is to help students easily discover and borrow books while giving librarians powerful tools. The features are search, discover book, borrow and reserve book, track due dates, view library analytics, right? So this is the product idea and the user flow phase. Now, this is an example of a design I generated using a simple prompt like, I want to just build a library application. So, but this is not enough. And this is how most people prompt AI. The problem is that AI has almost no useful information. It doesn't know who the users are, what problem you are trying to solve, what screens are required, and what your business goals are. So as a result, you will just get a generic design like this. Clarity is key when you're using an AI tool because this will help your AI to this tells your AI to build what is specific to your goal. So you need to state out your goals from the beginning. Now let's just use 20 seconds to go through it. So design a modern web-based library management system. Target users, students, librarians, and administrators. The primary goal is to allow users to easily discover, borrow, and reserve and manage books. And these are the required screens and the core features, the styles, and also even the competitors for that already have an existing idea like this. So now, if you notice the difference, we are no longer asking Stitch AI to guess. We are giving it product context, user personas, business objective, required screens, core features, and a design direction. So the more context you provide, the more useful the generated design become. So think of AI as a designer joining your team. The clearer your brief, the better your outcome. If you want to make a professional design with Stitch AI or any other AI design platform, you also need design tokens. You don't just stop at the prompts. You need to give Stitch AI a design system. Now, on your screen here is an example of a design token system which I built, right? So design tokens define the visual language of your product. They tell the AI how your brand should look and feel. So this is the examples. You can see the primary color, the secondary color, the accents, the surface, the background, the headings, even the spacings also, and how the cards should display on the design. And if I'm able to craft out this information, I should be able to use that to generate a design. So these tokens define brand colors, typography, spacing, component styling, visual hierarchy. Instead of allowing Stitch AI to just make random design decisions, you are providing a clear design system. So think of design tokens as your product's visual DNA. Every professional design team use them, and the AI generated design become dramatically better when you do the same. So now let's get more practical with what we've learned. So we have our prompt, we have our design token. So we're going to combine this into a single prompt and we'll paste it in our Stitch Go. So the first thing I do, I copy my prompt. Okay. So, and my design token. So I already have it outlined here. Wow. So I copy my design token. So we have these two things together. So we'll run our application and we'll wait for what it will cook for us. So it's going through the process of generating design system and saving everything. So it's giving us the PROD for what our idea is going to look like, and it's giving us a color. Okay. So when the screen is successfully generated, I'm going to continue this video. Our design is ready and we have our landing page, student dashboard, book catalog page, book details, the book confirmation screen, the librarian dashboard, inventory management, and the analytics dashboard. And you can see that everything is going according to the idea we've built from the beginning of this video, and everything is aligning. So if I want to do a checklist now, I can see I have a landing page, a book catalog. These are the book catalogs. I have the book details. These are the book details. So a detail of a particular book. I have the borrow or reserve book screen. This is the borrow. There's a borrow button at the bottom here to borrow, and this is the borrow confirmation screen, which is here. We have the dashboard. This can suffice as a librarian dashboard or even a student dashboard, so we can still improve on it. And we can track due dates and return the book. Also, you see there's this process 3 returns, so return process is already part of it. This is not the final design, but we need to understand that the final phase of designing with AI platform like this is you need to treat it like a junior designer, because you have to go through review, navigation, spacing, hierarchy, accessibility, even mobile responsiveness. For this is a mobile application. I just added landing page because mobile applications don't really have landing page, many of them. So the best results usually come after 3 to 5 refinements. Of course, I won't be doing that in this course, but the point is, once your idea and your prompting and your design token is clear, you can get to the point whereby you can achieve your ideas. So the goal is to build that idea in this era of AI and be able to solve real life problems. That's the point of this course. The one who uses AI cannot be replaced. So you need to understand that Stitch AI is not about replacing designer. It's for accelerated design thinking. And the people who get the best results won't be the ones writing the most prompts. They'll be the ones who understand user flows, systems, and design fundamentals. So if you find this useful, subscribe for more content like this, share with a friend, go through it, implement, and I hope to hear that you're using this to build a product that is going to solve a problem out there. So let me know about areas that you're not clear about in the comment section, and I'll be there to respond to all your requests.